What's up, guys? So I'm just gonna go over the chain group and then get into some news of what's going on, what happened over the weekend with Bitcoin Cash. I'm pretty sure most of you have already looked into it, but just in case you haven't, I'll go over a little recap of what's going on, and we'll go from there. Okay. So, alright, let's go with chain group. Alright, chain group, I put another $100 in there, okay, and let's go to history. Let's see how much we made. So this is the total investments: 120 Dragon Chain, 7, 14, 52. And this one's a compounding one, and so is this one. I think I had put $13 into this one. It's already a dollar up. So I'm just planning to leave this one in there for a year. I don't know. Let's go to history. Alright, so today is the 13th. So 11, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13. So all these transactions I got today. So today it was about alright, this is the compounding. This one's a compounding as well. So we went in. Let me see. Oh, okay. So they compounded this and they released this to the total over here. And same with this: 5 cents, 6 cents, 4, 24. So all this adds up to a few bucks. Let's say right there, $5. So now we're up to around $4 or $5 a day. So in the past 2 days, made $10.85, right? Because I had already put in $100 before, another $100, and I plan to make this about 10% of my portfolio. So I'm going to be putting in more. At the beginning of the year, I'm going to start investing more. Remember, the plan is to reinvest until we start making $50 a day. Then the next goal is $100 a day. The next goal is $150, and we'll go incrementally by that. And once we get to $200 a day, once we get to $100 a day, we're gonna withdraw half and put that into a different investment, and then reinvest half completely into this platform until we get to 100, and then we get to 150 and 200 and so forth, right? So now that we have this $10, let's do this. Let's go to trade groups and let's see which one did the best today. Of course, CloudTree's been kicking ass. I think another investment 7% today. Look at this. Today, just today, 7%. That's pretty damn good. So 14% for the last 7 days. That's pretty good. So you have spikes, guys. This day it was almost 10%. This is a really good one right here. So this one does not let you compound, but it's been performing very well. However, I already invested into CloudShare. I think I put $50 in there, so I think I'm gonna be doing more. Now, ship on, not today. I'm sorry, bro. We're gonna have to change this. Just a little background for kicks. Alright, so what we're gonna do is XBots. Now this is at minimum 250 investment, so I'm not down with that. They have a pretty decent stabilization fund though. So let's go to Bitstrong. Bitstrong did pretty well today, 89%, less than 1%. CNC, it did 80% today, so this one's 1 to 3% daily. Let's see. Whoa, Dragon, you're not doing very well today, huh? Okay, so let's say but overall they do pretty well. 1 to 6%. TG Thomas, they did 0.35%. So what are we gonna do? We might as well get into another one. Let's do this one. these guys are pretty steady. They took a pretty big dip in November, and I'm pretty sure I know why it did November. Bit strong. Let's go to bit strong. Let's put some more in bit strong. So what I do here is 10. Let's lower this a little bit. So what I do here is I'm gonna put 1085 and then reinvest. I've read the terms, invest in Bitstrong. And just like that. See, so we have a total invested of 205. And mind you guys, I've only been in this thing for a month. I've probably put a total of $160. Okay, so when you add all my profit is about 140, no, $45 profit, like in 1 month. But this is just small. Look, this is only $200, you guys. Had I started with $200, this would have been way more. Okay, way more had I started. But I started with $60. Remember that. Okay, so you know, in the past 2 days, I made $5 a day, guys. Like $5 a day, you know. That's pretty damn good, you know. It's not bad at all. I mean, I choose to invest small portions and stuff because I could put a couple G's in this straight up, but I am waiting for other investments. You never want to, no matter how good it is, you never want to put all your eggs in one basket. That's just a rule, you know. So let's say in a month, okay. So let's just say, what is the total profit that we're making here off of? Let's just say if we're making $5 a day. $5 a day equals $150 a month. You guys, $150 a month, that's a car payment. Okay? So off of, let's say $200, $5 a day. Okay, let's say $5 to $10 a day. Now you put $1,000 in here. Imagine how much you're gonna make more. So now let's say I'm making $10 a day. 10 times what is it, 10 times, let's say 30 days, so that's $300. So now when I get to $500 a day, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like I told you, my homie Jimmy, he's making about $30 a day. So 30 times 30, he's making $900 a day. Okay, guys, my homie is making $900 a day. He put in like $700. I'm sorry, $900 a day. $900 a month. Sorry about that. So $900 a month, dude, that's a part-time job. Okay, that's a part-time job, and that's $700 that would have stayed in the bank, or you could put it in here and it's making you money. Okay, so his strategy, and which is a good strategy, is he put in the money, right, and then every day or every 2 days he withdraws, and then as soon as he withdraws his total amount invested, he's just gonna reinvest everything, or I think maybe 50% back into the platform. So what's gonna happen a year from now, he's gonna have a few G's in there just from that. Like imagine making $900 a month times 12. That's about $10,000 in 1 year. Okay, if the variable, you can always get 1%, 5%, 6%, whatever. It really depends. So that's about $10,000 a year. Let me pull it up so you guys can understand the magnitude of this. Okay, so he's making about $30 a day, right? Times, let's say 30 days, right? So that's 900 times 12. Okay, so 10,800. That's pretty damn good. Okay, and it's gonna be actually more than that, because after he withdraws his initial investment, now let's say, worst case scenario, which is very, very doubtful with this platform. Like I say, do your own research, but again, it's very doubtful because it's one of the safer ones out there. Let's say he loses that. It doesn't matter, because that money wasn't his anyway. Like, he already withdrew. He's already going to withdraw his initial investment, and everything's going to go back into it. So even if you lose all your money, it doesn't matter, because it doesn't hurt, because that money is just there compounding. So at this stage, what I would do is develop a strategy. Once you get to, maybe if you get a goal to like put 2,000 in there, great. If you get a goal to put 10,000 in there, that's fucking great. That's excellent. So then at that point, when you hit a psychologically round number, And I say psychologically because you hit a 10,000, that's a benchmark, right? So that's a, that's a goal, that's a milestone. So you withdraw half of your total, withdraw 5,000, and then you go and have a vacation with those $5,000, dude. That's awesome, do weekly withdrawals, start withdrawing $500 a week or something like that, pay yourself a salary. You can live off of this at this point, what I'm saying? At this point, it's not life changing, but I mean, this is the future. We have the internet. Look, we have this internet right here. We have Bitcoin that developed from the internet. We have upcoming technologies. You can use the same investors. What I'm going to do. I have a full-time job and I have other investments in the real world. I have multiple businesses, so I don't need to live off of this. I don't need it. So what I'm gonna do is for one entire year, I'm going to put not all my money, but like about $600 a month into the crypto space and reinvest everything. So in about 1 year, I'm estimating at least, if I put 10,000, I should come out with, 10,000, it should 5x my return, about 50 grand. So in a year, that's how much I'm estimating to make, like give or take, there are losses, but I mean, you guys, this is pretty great. So if you want to join, remember, I always put the links on the bottom. If you have any questions, just remember, I'll even sit down with you. If I know you personally, I'll sit down with you. We'll develop a strategy. I mean, like I said, the only reason I push these, not push them, but I show you, is because I want to learn as much as I can. I'm taking classes on this and everything like that. So the more I learn, the more you'll learn. So I want to bring my people up, and I want to give you the opportunities that I find, because I know for sure that if I see an opportunity like this, I would jump on it. So that's one of them. So we did a total investment, and now let's see. Okay, so now we're 17.98 on 152. So now this total is gonna come up, right? So that's it for Chain Group, you guys. And I'll see you next time, right? Actually, no, I forgot. Sorry. Laser. Okay, Laser, this is more of a risk. But as far as I know, they're going to be around for a little while. This is, in my opinion, sincerely, a Ponzi scheme. And I hate saying that, but, I mean, you got to be realistic, okay? But so long as this number, the total deposited, is bigger than the total withdrawn, that's fine. And they have a buffer because they don't pay you on the weekends, so they have a pretty good buffer right there. So this is more of a risk. Like I said, I already withdrew about $600 from this platform, so I already withdrew my initial investment of $300 plus another $300, plus I have another $60 pending that I'm withdrawing, and then I reinvested my own profit from this platform, $200 back into it. So now I'm at $500. Okay, so in a week, I should, in this one, I'm estimating that I'm making about $200 to $250 a week just on what I have here. Don't quote me on that one because I'm not sure, it's just the estimation, but I've already withdrawn 100, 102, so 250. So 250 plus 60 plus some other ones that I withdrew over there. I'm already doubled my money, like safely, because $600 is already withdrawn. I already turned my 300 into 600, so I withdrew all that, and now I have this, and this is house money. So if this disappears, I don't really care because that money wasn't mine anyway. So and it's still going, and they have an ICO that's launching in 18 days. So for sure, if I'm not gonna suggest that you get into this, but here's the opportunity. Better odds than gambling in Vegas. If you want to know more about Laser, I mean, go online. There's so many people that are happy with this. There's so many people making money. Like, this guy just deposited 15,000. This guy just deposited 10, 20, 500, 100. If you're, this is for you if it's a little bit on the riskier side, but I do believe that they're going to be up for a good while, at least for the next 18 days for sure. And after that, they're going to launch their ICO, and their ICO might propel them even further. They've been I think active for I don't know, I think it's 134 days. There's other sites that have been active for over 1,000 days, and they are sustained. They are sustained for that long. So it's really up to you guys what you want to do. But if you truly want to get in this, you feel free to contact me or whatever, and I'll answer your questions. Make sure you research and make sure you own your gains, and make sure you own your losses. And when I say make sure you own them, I mean make sure that you own them, because they belong to you. If you lose, it's your responsibility. If you win, it's your responsibility. That belongs to you. Don't blame me or anybody else for your losses or your wins. I'm just showing you the opportunity. I'm just showing you the platform. It's up to you what you want to do. The same thing that I did is somebody showed me this and I said, fuck it, I can gamble with $300. I already withdrew. I'm already in the green. So this one's is a little bit higher risk, but it is paying. It has been paying for the last month, and I've already doubled, and I'm gonna close to triple my investment. On top of this, I'm just gonna let it chill for the next month, and I should see if in 1 month I turn $300 into $1,400 in another month. Imagine what I'm gonna do with $524. So you know, it's an easy one for me, but it's up to you guys. So to end this, I want to talk to you about the Bitcoin Cash thing. Don't worry, you guys. There's better people out there that'll explain it to you better, but I did do my research, so I'll give you a quick recap. Most of the volume is coming from a Korean exchange. This is market manipulation, so don't worry about Bitcoin Cash. The number one reason why I think Bitcoin Cash is not going to take over is because all of the exchanges would have to change Bitcoin Cash to Bitcoin at the same time. The probability of that is very, very low. The whole thing that sparked it here is this douche over here. He's, I'm sure he has a pretty big stake on it. Also, 92% of the miners for Bitcoin Cash, I think they're Chinese. Yeah, I think there's only 2 of them. There's two major facilities are mining Bitcoin Cash, so it's in their best interest to do that. Also, if you've noticed, slower times with Bitcoin is because they're spamming the shit out of Bitcoin. Okay, and you can do more research on your own. I'm just giving you an update, but look at all the top YouTubers, look at all the top Bitcoin guys. They're going to tell you the same thing. Don't worry about Bitcoin Cash. I'm not going anywhere near Bitcoin Cash. It's just a shittier Litecoin. If I wanted to go to Bitcoin Cash, I will buy Litecoin first. So don't worry about that. But again, do your own research and make sure you know what you make that decision, not just based on what I tell you, but make sure that you have multiple sources that confirm your hypothesis and then act on your hypothesis. So that being said, it's time for me to go to work. So I'll see you guys next time.